For better or worse, I'm all over any opportunity to use AI these days. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get an AI image into Rhino 8. Rhino 7 will be a little bit different. If you need guidance with Rhino 7, just ask me in the comments. I'm using Bing AI Image Generator for now. It's simple, easy, and free. The results are pretty good given the low barrier to entry. Basically, all you do is open up Microsoft Edge. I don't even think it needs to be Edge. I'm not sure. I just haven't tried it with Chrome. Anyways, I go into Edge. I search Bing AI Image Generator. And it should pretty much be the first thing that comes up. Maybe 2 or 3 links down. There are way better image generators out there. But like I said, this one is easy and free. You get like 15 credits per day. And when you run out of credits, it just slows down. I've been using AI for various random things. AI helped me create this logo. And I used an AI image for the digital display of this alarm clock. Truth be told, I could have got this off Google. A lot of the time, you'll just be able to use Google. But there will be cases where AI is legitimately the better option. Back to our original task. I typed in a few prompts until I found something I liked. Details are your friend here, but there seems to be a maximum amount of complexity that it can handle. You have to find the balance for whatever you're doing. Too much detail and it seems to go off in a random direction. Once you find the output you like, the time-saving hack is to use the snipping tool. I just get the image onto my clipboard, then paste it in Rhino. Saving the image will probably give you a higher resolution if you need it. If you've saved the image, you'll want to use the picture command. Basically just type picture at the command line. It'll open the file browser and you'll browse to wherever you saved the image. I modeled the picture frame assembly like a stupid idiot and took way too much time. All I'm doing here is creating a profile for the frame. Note that I leave a notch on the bottom of the profile for the glass and the picture itself. I probably could have just done a Boolean, but whatever. The frame also has a backing, and in that case I did do a Boolean against the rails. So yeah, you'll have the glass, the picture itself, and the backing. You'll want them to be spaced a little bit, or you'll get graphical issues. If you're working in shaded mode, you can set your layer color to be partially transparent. The layer used for the glass, that is. That might help a bit when you're modeling. After spending what felt like 2 hours making that stupid profile, I'll first set up my texture mapping, just to save me a little bit of time later on, and then I'll copy each rail, and then do a Boolean split to give a nice miter. And after that, I go through the hassle of moving the frames a little bit to create some separation, but you don't really need to do that. I had a little trouble getting the glass to look just like I wanted. I'll talk more about that just in a little bit here. Before finishing up with your picture, just make sure you delete all their curves. If you're moving your picture from one file to another, there's multiple ways of doing that. I'm not sure what the proper way is, but I'm a Control-C, Control-V type person. This might not always be the best method, but you can just paste stuff that's on your clipboard into Rhino. Images work as you saw earlier. Most AutoCAD geometry works. And of course, you can paste actual Rhino objects. I think, but I'm not sure, that all the information comes with the geometry, like layers, materials. Yeah, so if there's nothing stopping you from having multiple Rhino sessions open at once, you can Control-C in one session and Control-V in the other session. Zoom out if you can't see the geometry. I have my F1 key mapped to zoom selected. That takes me right to whatever I just pasted. Don't click anywhere or hit escape because you'll unselect everything. It'll be way easier to find whatever you pasted if it stays selected. If you haven't done so yet, now might be a good time to either group or block your geometry. Once I got everything imported, I then focused on trying to get the picture to look exactly like I wanted. Most of my time was spent on the lighting and the glass covers material. I had a good wrestling match with the spotlight. I think I understand Rhino spotlights a little bit better now, but I still don't like them. The glass, I really struggled to get the reflections I wanted. I eventually changed the glass's material to physically based. Through that, I was able to access the metallic property, which makes the glass extra shiny. The trade-off is that the image gets dimmed a little bit. There's a few tricks here if your image is too dark or getting washed out like mine was. You can make the decal or picture transparent, even just slightly, and put an emissive material behind it. It'll kind of look like a glowing backlit sign. Your picture might get faded or like washed out though. You could also try the alpha transparency, but that's getting advanced. The picture is sort of treated like its own material and has a self-illumination option. I toggled that, but I didn't see much difference in this scene. If you want to go crazy, you can load the image into an actual material. I might try that next time, but it seems pretty involving. The last option is that you can edit the image itself. Maybe adjust the brightness and or saturation. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this video. Remember that Rhino 7 is a little bit different, and I do have Rhino 7 installed on this computer, so if you do need help, just ask me in the comments. But yeah, with that said, I'm just going to leave off by saying thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.